G'day guys, and welcome back to the UCATT YouTube channel, and in today's video we will be doing the video everyone in the community does at this time, ranking all the 2021 AFL Indigenous jumpers. Shout out to Carly for making this tier list. I've added a little spin on the tiers though, so we've got elite at the very top, we've got very good, okay, not great, and shocking, just so it's a little bit different. You guys should know how a tier maker works by now. Just rank how the jerseys look, and yeah, let's go. First up is the Crows. It's kind of just a stock standard Indigenous jumper team would like to have every year. It's very nice, nothing amazing, nothing shocking. I reckon it goes dead mill. It's a nice jumper. Oh, okay. Next up is the West Coast jumper, which I think is another okay. I don't think it's as good as their previous years. I do like it. We're not going really off the meaning of the jumpers, we're going off the design. They've got a little snake there, they've got a few patterns. Yeah, I think I'll go okay, but probably behind the Crows. I'll do the Red Brisbane one first, because I think this would have to be maybe even elite or very good. I'll go very good for now, but I really like the home Brisbane jersey. They've made it like a little Fitzroy design, which I really like, since their Fitzroy Guernsey is one of my favourites. However, on the other hand, I've got a white version that they're wearing against either GWS or it was at Melbourne. This is a not great on the other hand. It won't go in shocking, but I think it's not great. I just don't think the white works with it. I understand why they had to do it because of the jumper clash. But yeah, I think it'll go in not great. Next up is the Doggies, which is it an elite or very good? I don't think it's better than the or is it better than the Fitzroy one? I reckon I'll go top of very good, above the Fitzroy Brisbane one. I really like how they've extended the red, white, and blue for an Indigenous design. It's diagonal, it looks really cool. The only thing is, it's just like a really blank blue space up the top, which I don't think looks that good. I think it's still better than this Brisbane one. I'll go very good. Next up is the Pies, which is either top of not great or bottom of okay, because I've got a few patterns in the background. I've got two magpies. It would actually look good as a regular Collingwood jumper, but I don't think it's that great as a Indigenous jumper. I reckon I'll put top of not great. It's definitely better than the white Brisbane one. Next up is, we'll do the Dreamtime ones together. I think they might both have to go in elite. We'll put the Bombers in elite, and I think the Tigers behind. I like the Bombers one more this year with their red base. Yeah, the Dreamtime Guernsey, they always do such a good job every year. They have a different pattern every year. Maybe one of them isn't, but it's just such a good Guernsey, the Dreamtime ones. Next up is the Cats, which I have an early contender for elite, but I'm having questions considering how good the Dreamtime ones are. So I might put it top of very good. I'll put it top of very good. I love Geelong's every year. I liked their last year's one. Yeah, this was so sick with like the gradient light blue to dark blue and then the white stripes. But their 2021 one, for some reason an image of this year's one isn't coming up as a close-up. But yeah, it's a very nice jumper still. I did like the one last year's better, but I still think the pattern looks really, really good on the jumper. For this GWS one is our first one in the tier, shocking. And I think this will be a controversial opinion. I absolutely hate this GWS one. I think it looks quite messy. I don't think we'll get a close up. I think it looks messy. It's got some nice patterns inside, but then the animals I think ruin it, even if they just had some different patterns on the outside. I really, really don't like the Guernsey. It will go in shocking. Next up, North, which is the opposite of this, because I think this is the best 2021 Indigenous Guernsey, and it will go on the top of elite. It looks so bloody sick. The gradient blue, I love gradient blue and white in Indigenous Guernsey. It's like the Geelong one last year. The blue and white goes so together. They've got silhouettes of 3 kangaroos. I'm not sure what it symbolises, but it looks good. Obviously, it's some really nice patterns. I think this North one is absolutely elite. Now, Carlton's an interesting one because they just had to make do with what they can, otherwise the fans will cause a riot, as they just need to keep their traditional navy blue with the white sea, and they haven't done heaps with it. I think it'll go in between the Collingwood and Brisbane one, and not great, because I don't think it's shocking. I think the Brisbane one's still worse, that white one, but yeah. I'm going to quickly shuffle around the Dogs and the Cats. Maybe, yep. Oh, no, I'll keep it like that. Next up is the Dockers, which is the one I have on right now. I have this Freo Guernsey on right now. I'm not sure what these things are, but they look good. We've got, I don't think we've got boomerangs this year, for the chevrons. I've got some nice patterns all around here. Looks very good. On the back, you know, I'll take it off. On the back, we have a, this is a really sick feature, one of our best in our Indigenous Guernseys. We've got the date 20th of April 2003 with 8 free Indigenous players on the back, which is where we broke the record for the most Indigenous players in a single AFL team, like a single AFL game, which is quite sick. So we symbolise that record there on the back. I think it's a really good Guernsey. I don't think it's the best of some other years. I think last year's is our best ever. I still think this is a good Guernsey. I think maybe even in the middle of Adelaide on West Coast. Oh, it's better than Adelaide's. I'll go... No, I thought Adelaide's is better, but yeah, I'll go in the middle of okay, in between Adelaide and West Coast. Next up is Gold Coast, which I think is close to elite. Probably not elite, actually. Probably very good. I'm going to put it above the Geelong one even. I love this Gold Coast Guernsey. They've got a little turtle on the top left with the blue. They've got a sun symbolising all the Gold Coast colours. Might even be symbolising something else. They've got some patterns in the background. I think it all works together really well. It'll go in very good. Next up, Hawthorn, which is the singular word. Look, they've used it a lot of years, and it's the singular worst Indigenous Guernsey I've ever seen. Seriously, it is awful. I absolutely despise it. Brown and yellow, they have to use it because it's Hawthorn colours, but it's not their fault. The colours just don't work. It is terrible. Blue, brown and yellow, brown gold even. I hate it. That's all there is to say. Next up is this D's one, and I'm not sure how to feel about it, because there is so bloody much going on. Like, it's really unique, and I absolutely love it for that. It's not as good as the Crows, it's not as good as the Dockers. I reckon it's just a bit better than the Eagles. Eagles will stay in okay, because it's definitely not great though. The Eagles one is a good Guernsey. I think the D's, the only thing that's preventing them from going higher in the okay is how much is going on. I think it's really unique, looks really cool, but there is too much going on. Next up is this Port one, which, for me, goes at the top of shocking. The top of shocking. I really don't like this Guernsey. This will be a really controversial video. Yeah, I obviously there's still the artwork that we won't go into the legal side of it. The black bit up the top looks really plain. It looks really stupid. We've got this artwork which I don't think goes well inside a Guernsey. I think they probably chose the wrong fans one, as they did like a, who would the fans like chose the Guernsey, so yeah, I think Port's shocking. We might move it up to not great though. Next up is St Kilda, which will go second in elite. This St Kilda one is so sick, I need to get a close up. Look at this, so we've got all this, I don't know what the pants are, but it looks really cool. We've got a few birds, we've got a few birds. We've got Nicky Wimmer with a silhouette of him, the famous pose, and we've got his signature. I think this is such a good Guernsey, and yeah, it will go in elite. And last but not least, the Swans ain't changing up the heat every year, but it's still just a very solid Guernsey. In fact, I'm going to put top of very good. It's just a very solid Guernsey. They don't really ever change it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's a complete opposite with the Hawthorn one, where they don't change it, but it's terrible. The Sydney one, they rarely change it, but it's a very good Guernsey, and will go in the top of very good. I'm just going to see any shuffles that I want to make. I think I'll move Geelong down to the bottom of very good. Don't want to move anything up. No, I'm happy with that. I might actually move Port up to bottom of not great. Or maybe the Fitzroy one goes. I might do that. I'm going to do that. That is going to be my final tier list. My favourite one on this list is North Melbourne's, and my least favourite is Hawthorn's. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. If you want to play this team maker for yourself, made by Carlton 22, the link to that will be in the description. And yeah, have a good day and see you later.